What is quarantine, and how important it is to quarantine your newly acquired bird? In this video, we will discuss everything about why birds hide their illnesses and how long the quarantine period should be. It is important to understand that any bird you got, if you caught it from the wild, or you got it from a pet store, or even if you got your bird from a good friend you know, quarantining the new bird is a must. Of course, that is, if you have another bird or birds. So what is quarantine? It is when you separate the new bird from the other birds you have. Now, why is it important to do so? Because birds are really good in hiding their illnesses, and that's because budgies are prey birds, which means in the wild, if they show any signs of illness, predators will recognize it and attack them. That's why they have developed the ability to appear normal, even when they are sick. Now, if you introduce a new sick bird to your existing flock, you might transfer a disease to your flock without knowing it, and having a bigger problem. Instead of having only one sick bird, now you have all your birds sick and have to deal with them all. It could be a devastating disease or just a passing one. Either way, you will have to deal with the illness with all the birds you have. But if you quarantine the new bird, that means you only need to deal with the new bird instead of the whole flock you own. Now that we understand how important it is and why we should quarantine, let's see how to quarantine the new bird and how long of a period it should be. While it is fantastic to add the new budgie to your flock and see your birds happy and getting along, their health is a priority. It is better to treat or lose one bird rather than having an entire flock become ill. So I would recommend you to quarantine your bird, which means keeping your new bird alone with no interaction with your household birds. This should be for a period of 40 to 50 days. Why? Because this is how long most illnesses would start showing signs of an illness on your bird. Now, what exactly means to keep your new bird alone? Starting from the most obvious, that means your new parakeet should be in a separate cage. Don't keep the cage next to the cage you have. Don't even keep them in the same room. When you deal with a new bird, make sure to clean your hands, so you don't be the vehicle that is transferring the disease in case the new budgie has one. You must treat this newbie like he has the worst disease possible that can be spread to your flock. It does not matter where you received your budgie from. I tell you to do the same even if you got it from me, because different environments have different diseases, and what my budgie may have encountered, yours didn't, and vice versa. Don't share any toys, food, or water bowls among the new acquired member and the existing ones. This is not an easy process. It requires a lot of work. You have to look at the new bird all by itself while watching the old and new birds call each other. But on the upside, there is an advantage in this heartbreaking process. It gives you time to bond with the new bird, since you are the only one interacting with him or her. Don't forget the most important priority we have: keeping your budgies safe and healthy. For more about budgies, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are watching this video from YouTube and hit the bell icon to get notified when the next video is up. Or like the Facebook page if you are watching this video from Facebook.